It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so again, we're back to talk about Erika Girardi and her defense team allegedly trying to stop the transfer of a $20 million NFL case or cases. We're about to jump into that, but before we do, I just want to let you guys know, I have asked you guys, I've reached out, I've read the comments, I know what you guys are saying, and I posted a poll in my community tab asking you as to whether or not we should continue doing Erika Girardi updates. As of right now, we have over 500-600 votes, and it's 80% yes, keep doing them, to 20% no. So if you say, hey, let's stop the Girardi updates, go ahead and take the poll in my community tab. I want to hear from you guys. All love, nothing but love here. And by the way, if you guys are 90 Day fans, I have an amazing surprise for you. There is a very unlikely matched couple who met up this past weekend. Everyone is excited to know exactly who it is. I've teased it a little bit. You guys are going to be blown away. This is not a couple that you would ever think would be matched. So if you're a 90 Day fan, keep your eyes out. I'm working right now on getting that information out. We're doing an interview after this, so stick around. Okay, guys, so they're saying that Erika Girardi is seemingly trying to get her hands on Thomas Girardi's cases, or I guess money, in order to maximize his assets. And this would mean, if she can do this, if her defense team can pull this off, that this money could not only help the creditors, the debtors, the victims who are owed allegedly millions of dollars, but this could maximize Erika's return as well. Now, I don't want to just put words in their mouths. This is what was said. They're saying that Erika is asking the court to make sure that Tom Girardi's assets are not sold for cheap because they believe she is owed a substantial amount from the former attorney. She feels like she should not, this is what they're saying, walk away with nothing, especially after 20 years of marriage. And this is regarding I guess over hundreds of NFL players who have gone through the Girardi Keese firm in order to go after the NFL after injuries and whatever else you may have it. This could potentially add up to $20 million. But why is this a big deal? Well, this is why. As we all know, Tom Girardi lost his law license back in March, and he was forced into a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Now, with that being said, the trustees, the two trustees who are involved, are in charge of combing through all of his assets and liquidating them in order to pay back the creditors, the debtors, the victims, and that they will allegedly receive tens of millions of dollars that he allegedly owes. Now, according to new documents, new court documents that was obtained by Radar Online, the Star's attorneys are also objecting to a decision that was made by the bankruptcy trustee in order to transfer over cases regarding NFL clients that Tom Girardi was representing prior to losing his license. Apparently, Tom Girardi was representing a number of clients who reportedly suffered from concussions and everything else I'm sure that you can suffer as far as injury-wise in the NFL, and more than 100 lawsuits against the NFL. But since Tom Girardi lost his license, the trustees are proposing that those cases be transferred to another firm. However, they're saying Erika's camp is proposing that they don't do this, as these cases could be worth millions, and this could be millions of money that goes back into Erika's pockets or even pays the alleged victims, creditors, and debtors who are owed. This could be a lot of money that they're just handing over to another firm, and what they're saying is Erika Girardi's camp is not here for it. Her attorney wrote in the motion that Erika Girardi has a 12th grade education, that she is not a Girardi Keese attorney, and she's never had a role in the Girardi Keese firm. However, Erika was married to Tom for over 20 years, who they believe is 100%, the 100% equity holder of Girardi Keese. Now, again, we all know this, but Erika filed for divorce back in November, and there was no prenuptial agreement. Erika's attorneys are claiming that Erika is entitled to any money that's left once Thomas Girardi's debts are paid. And they say that transferring over these cases will decrease the value of the estate. Furthermore, Erika believes that the cases could be extremely valuable for the creditors and victims, as they're estimating that these cases could be worth over $20 million. They said that the pending cases could potentially be sufficient enough to pay all of the creditors, legitimately pay all of them in full, including the victims of Girardi Keese, and leaving a surplus of millions left for equity. And for that reason, she's asking the court to step in and stop the transfer of these cases. However, the judge has not yet ruled on any of this. Now, guys, we've been watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We know that this has been a struggle. We're hearing a totally different version of Tom and Erika's relationship, as she said that he was demeaning, he was mean to her, he was very dismissive, which was interesting because a lot of fans are picking this apart and saying, wait a minute, at Lake Tahoe, you were just saying how great your relationship was. And a couple episodes before that, you were talking about how over the course of the pandemic, you and Tom Girardi had the opportunity to sit down and have dinners and really get to know each other. You guys, well, this is what she was saying, that they had so many great conversations and it was good for their relationship. However, that's not what she's saying on the most recent episodes of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And that's what has fans, or that's what's leaving fans with these big question marks hanging over their heads. Now, Erika Girardi could potentially have to lose everything. We all know that. We don't know what is going to happen, but what we do know is the same thing that we've said a million times, and the same thing Ronald Richards has been tweeting. They are combing through everything. On the week of July 19th, her accountant who doubles as her manager, her divorce attorney, and her landlord are all being called into court to hand over pay stubs, transfer documents. How did she pay for her rental? How did she pay for her Range Rover? How much is she getting paid by The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Any books or financials that are associated with EJ Global or any other affiliated companies. So this could be a big deal. Now, if this case or these cases, the NFL cases, could potentially help pay back millions of dollars to the creditors, debtors, and victims, do you think Erika and her defense team are right? They should not transfer these cases? Or do you feel like since Tom Girardi has lost his law license, yeah, absolutely 100% these cases should be transferred and these people deserve to be represented by a different firm? So many questions to which I need so many answers. Guys, if you haven't already, comment below and let me know. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.